The kicker, Brandon Aubrey, is out to get this one started.
And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field.
Boston Scott on the return from his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. First play, and Hurts looking to throw it.
Got a man. It's Brown.
Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 24-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right.
And that is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete. How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. That's pulled in at the 32. 42-yard punt, 6 on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 37. They'll start by running the option to the right. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Now a 2nd and 10. Prescott now. He'll fire this deep for Gallup. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Here's Prescott. Steps away to his left. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a gain of 4, not enough. And it looks like punt time on their opening drive as it's 4th down. On to punt now, Anger as he boots this one away. Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return. And the Eagles will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10. Hurts throw here, take it in as he's able to find Goddard. And from the 15, they're able to work this up to the 20 for a pickup of a handful. From the 20, here's the 2nd and 5. First carry for DeAndre Swift. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
Now, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Philadelphia picking up the 1st on a gain of 15. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Hurts. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Escaping the pressure right. He delivers another to Goddard, complete. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on 1st quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break the tackle and turn into a bigger game. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. This is caught, and he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. That puts him in excellent position. 1st and goal after a gain of 19.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Throwing is Hurts. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Down this close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run.
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because second down, that gives me an option of running play action, maybe.
And this is caught. Touchdown. Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown. And the Eagles are on the board first here this afternoon. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. He's got it, and the Eagles lead 7-0. That time, a 9-play drive, and it's capped off by an A.J. Brown touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Yeah, let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a third down and 6. Started the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a third down coming up. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On third down, it's Prescott. And that is incomplete. Passing game sunk here early. And now it's fourth down. On fourth down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 23. On play action, they'll throw. Flush to his right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The tank, DeMarcus Lawrence with a sack. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Sliding out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Flushed out right. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. DeMarcus Lawrence. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. So from their own end zone here, this kicks away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, Prescott. And it's incomplete. He was waving his arms, wanting the football, but he dropped it. And that reminds me of the story you told me from your days at Tennessee. We don't need to mention the other guy's name, but when he dropped an open pass that you blew coverage on, what did you say to him?
Yeah, it's really not right since I blew coverage, but since he dropped the pass, I said, well, maybe next time he'll just walk it out here and hand it to you. Would that be easier? He wasn't real thrilled with that.
Prescott from the gun on third. An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up
It's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through the completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD, and it comes on the third drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far. Finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
On first down, Hurts.
Being chased out left. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Hurts.
Eluding the pressure right.
And Hurts able to show off some of that elusiveness as he slides to the ground there, and in the process picks up the first down.
Back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Here's 2nd and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment, takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stuff. On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann.
And looking up into the sun, he's able to make the fair catch inside the 20-yard line. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Prescott looks to throw on first.
Left side to Lamb.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 22-yard line.
Prescott from the gun. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. Throwing, Prescott. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And too much juice. Out of bounds, incomplete.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try and figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
They call that a punt of 38 yards officially.
And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Open man, that's Devontae Smith.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
Good for an Eagles.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts.
Flush to his, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack.
It's now 2nd and 19.
2nd down, here's Jalen Hurts.
Flushed out right. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
This will be caught by Brown. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
What would look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown. A.J. Brown as the first half is winding down. And the Eagles will extend their lead here just before halftime.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
Elliott good with a PAT, and that pushes the lead up to 11. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining, with not much time, we'll see how they play this. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. So we have reached. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Ready for the second half. 14-3 our score as we are back underway on EA Sports. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Cowboy offense set to go to begin this third quarter. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
First down, Prescott. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
We've got to give out a little applause on that play. It has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the first round.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop in behind the line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. And he is caught. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 32-yard line. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Here's Prescott. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. Now Prescott. He's got his target. That's complete. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Pollard is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. Pollard again, but he will not get to the goal line. In fact, he won't get to the line of scrimmage as they push him back to the 2. This Eagle defense, they won't give in without a fight. This is third and goal. Prescott to throw it. Touchdown, Cowboys. Brandon Cooks. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys have cut it back within a score.
conversion.
Prescott, they're going to throw for it. And this one is gone. So they come up with a 2-point conversion, and that makes this a 1-point game now. Well, I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
Eagles offense and A.J. Brown headed back out there.
He's been his typical solid and reliable self, hasn't he, Charles?
When you have that go-to receiver that you can count on in the situation where you absolutely have to have him.
And that's caught inside the 30. The ball comes out. And will they call it a touchback? No, it's out at the 1-yard line. They were inches there from blowing a golden scoring opportunity. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st-and-goal situation. Here's Swift. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
One more time with Swift.
And this time he is in.
A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Eagles are able to stretch out their lead. He finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Elliott good on the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Possession of the football going back to the Cowboys.
And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
2nd and 10 now. 3rd quarter action from Philadelphia, PA.
Now Prescott.
Out of his hands quickly to CeeDee Lamb.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
Pollard will take it up the gut. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40.
Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Prescott on 1st down. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down. It's an out of bounds. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. A 2nd down throw for Prescott. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
And that one an absolute backbreaker. A chance to get back within a score, couldn't do it.
Yeah, that one went begging, as they say, right? There's the opportunity, and it was missed. But all hope's not lost just yet. But, boy, getting back within 1 score would have been a powerful motivator for their defense to take the field with.
This short throw caught by Goddard. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on 1st down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. Eluding the pressure right. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Escaping the pressure right. This is Smith with a grab. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Hurts.
He'll buy some time right.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Buying time to his left. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's third down.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
Play action. Here's Hurts.
Touchdown, Eagles!
Deflecting Smith on the receiving end for Jalen Hurts. And the Eagles are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. An important score there, CD, and now an important extra point because it would make it a 3-score game.
Love the map there, and at this point in the fourth quarter, look, we all need next-gen stats, right? We all use them, but we don't need them here, do we? Because that means it's almost a certain victory.
Elliott good with a PAT. That'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Slant pass, Pollard brings it in.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. And quickly they get to the line. A first down throw for Prescott. And that's complete to Cooks. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Looking to throw. Prescott. There again is Cooks, complete. The offense on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. He gets it to Cooks.
And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of 10.
Prescott looks to throw on first.
Swinging this out for Pollard.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. 2nd down, Prescott.
Pollard here once again, back-to-back catches.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. To the air again, Prescott.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got an man complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. On 1st and 10, Prescott.
Here's a screen now for Pollard.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive.
2nd and a couple.
17-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
To throw is Prescott.
Left side to Lamb. And the Cowboys are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9.
1st and goal, Dallas.
Prescott.
And he'll go right back to Lamb. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. And again, it's Prescott. And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Cowboys have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Aubrey good with a PAT. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally. But here comes the onside kick. And the Eagles dodge a bullet. They cover it up. 4th quarter, it felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
3rd and 5. Here's Hurts to throw. Flush to his right. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. It hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he's...
Yo. Alright, just come on my mic, bro. Come on. Come on, bro. Hold on, bro. You're too... Really? Really? They're not saying anything about that?
The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And this defense will take over right at midfield. Now Dak. Drops this underneath for Pollard.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss.
And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Aubrey now for the point after. The PAT good. It would draw him closer, but hold on just a second. A flag is down on the field.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
But Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they could afford to go without.
About the last thing you want to give them is help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what that penalty does.
And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. He's going deep for Brown. Oh, wide open, complete. And he's across for a touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. And that touchdown, Charles, with very little time remaining. Boy, it just sucked any energy and momentum out of the other sideline.
Yeah, take an incredible comeback in the final minute to bring this one back to even. A great series there offensively. They saw an opportunity to slam the window shut, and they followed through.
Elliott good on the extra point. These guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. They're going to take this up close to the 40, so really good starting field position. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Here's Dak. To the sideline and incomplete.
And let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
He's going to let it fly. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. One last shot now for Prescott. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield.
A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. I'd like to be those defensive coaches, though. That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're prepared. But executing and stopping teams, that's another matter entirely.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis.